Okay, folks, good morning. Welcome back. It's 5:30 almost here on a Friday morning, May the 16th. We're going to keep this hopefully short and sweet, under 6 minutes. Key points, fear and greed index 69. Pretty hilarious, right? I love it. And we're getting close to extreme greed. Be aware of this. This is a radical increase um, in the fear and greed performance. Typically, when you see this sort of measured move back up, markets are pretty overheated, and you'd be expecting to see a little bit of a pullback, profit taking, and potential market consolidation because it's such a radical V-shaped recovery. A lot of investors, the sentiment is to see things maybe pull back, chop sideways before confirmation of new all-time highs with trade deals and tariff wars. So that's where we are. Be aware of that. If you weren't buying here when it was in the three, I don't know what you're doing. You maybe want to read some more books, change careers, but you buy here, you sell here. Anything in the middle, fair game. Be educated, be smart, look for opportunities, but be aware of where we are with the overall market. And we want to keep an eye on economic data today. Nothing too super important. I'm curious. I'll be looking at all of it, of course, especially this 8:30 data with home prices and housing starts. Obviously, mortgage rates are still pretty high, 7%. Fed won't cut. Jerome Powell's being a fool. He's being political. Rates should have been dropped months ago. Started dropping last September. Nothing since then. Highly political. Election interference. All that stuff. Right. That's my personal take on it. I think this is crazy. He hasn't dropped by another 25 basis points this past few months. Crazy to me. But anyway, that's where we are. Um, Potential chance of a Fed rate cut here in June is only 8%, as you can see right here. And 8% right here, and then we're potentially looking at a July rate cut of like 35% chance of a point 25 basis point. So we're looking to see these possibilities, these probabilities. So be aware of that. That's where we are. Major news we're looking at today. If you're living under a rock, you wouldn't have known this, but Trump is having a successful campaign in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Doha, with $1.3 trillion deals being made for Boeing, AI, NVDA, a lot of companies, a lot of American companies benefiting from this trade deal. Not a big fan myself of those countries and the ways, just the ways over there. Um, but we have to work with everyone. We've got to build bridges. We've got to do business. That's how the world works in the real world. And we could get political and religious, but what's the point talking about the real world here? We're investing and making money. Other than that, a few really fun stories to share. Michael Burry, if you didn't see that, he sold his entire portfolio, moved it all into Eli Lilly, which is typically an indicator for recession. If we see a surge in women's cosmetics increasing significantly, typically can flash a warning sign that we're leading to a recession. Burry's hilarious, super funny guy, makes no sense at times except to himself, but definitely always worth knowing what other major players are doing. And then, of course, other major news: United Healthcare has seen a significant drop in their value, which is maddening because of corruption, fraud, potential Department of Justice investigation, CEO step down. It's just a complete nightmare for United Healthcare, and we use them. So there's that. And we'll look at their chart real quick. You can see United Healthcare is literally the definition of a falling knife. It's consolidating a little bit off that low of 249. People did time this and buy in, which is kudos to them. They're up $40, which is wonderful. 40 points could be a great chance for them to sell, take profits. But we want to see a consolidation, and that'll be confirmation of potential opportunity to buy in and hold. And I would like to definitely buy a few of these because you could see a great upswing, great increase. It has problems before. You can see a significant drop here in '08. It recovered, of course, took a while, took significantly long time. Likewise, another bit of a crash here, and then back up again. So it's a good company. It's one of the biggest and best companies in the world, to be honest. It's in the Dow 30, employs like half a billion people. Is that right? I think that's right. Employees should be right here. Where is it? Yeah, 400,000 people, half a million people. There we go. Not half a billion. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's too early in the morning for me. But yeah, keep an eye on that. Other major news we're watching, of course, is our Mag 7, our Tesla 240. I mean, look at this recovery. Sorry, Jeremy LeBoeuf, for selling at 230. You made a lot of money, but you also messed that up pretty bad. You've missed out on 100% increase, 100 upside in Tesla stock. Hopefully we'll consolidate before we push higher. Just incredible macro headwinds for Tesla. I'm not sure why anybody would want to be out of this company. It's exciting, and the future is very, very bright for robotics and AI. Um, I have a position in TSLL, and definitely pretty excited about this one. Bought it when it was as low as, I think it was 10, 9, $8. I made entries here. In hindsight, I wish had I bought in here, of course. Double leverage fund. You see a nice return there, so we're excited about that. Might take a bit of profits. SOFI back up to 13, testing $14. We're hoping to get that over 15, 20, up to $20 soon. That'd be pretty exciting to see. And then other darlings of Finex, of course, we have Hood testing 61, nice recovery back up. HIMS, very similar. These two stocks move in tandem, which is quite funny. Very volatile, very, very loved by all of us. So that's some key information for you there. Please keep an eye on all that information. You want to be aware of these things. There's a lot of exciting things happening in the market, and we're excited for the future. It's going to be a pretty exciting month of finish to May, and future as well coming up next month as we see what happens across the market. So yeah, that is a short and sweet update. Looking pretty healthy, pretty positive. Stocks looking pretty good. We're going to finish this week, I think, in a nice way, and hopefully make some more videos as I get more time to do more of an analysis on certain companies, because definitely enjoying it, educating myself, and getting better as a trader, investor, understanding how the market works and seeing where it is. So thank you guys, and peace and love.